Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to another quick layout share for May's May I Scrap Lift You. And today I am scrap lifting my friend, the lovely and talented Mel from Mel W Scrapping here on YouTube. And I think is that her handle on Instagram? No, on Instagram she uses her full name, which is Mel Walkden. So I will put both down below, her YouTube channel and her Instagram feed. So you can see the lovely layout that I am scrap lifting today. She did a layout of her boy, Bluey, her kitty cat. And I used my collection Obsession, so of course the Vicky Bouton Flower Emporium. So I used, here is the layout, so I used 2 pieces of paper, Staples paper number 3, which is what I used as my, my larger strip here. And then this is from the, what is it, the starters pack. And I just realized, I don't think I realized this, the branding strips are full branding strips on both sides, like strips that we can use. So this is from the starter pack. So there you go. And I have, you know, quite a bit of this left, and I'll come back to these tags in a moment. So I used some whipped cream cardstock as my background, and then I used both pieces of paper to do the strips here as Mel has them on the left hand side. Quite a nice wide strip here. This one is 4 inches, and I think in Mel's these smaller strips here are about ½ an inch. I went a little bit wider, about 3/4 of an inch for these smaller ones. I have one portrait photo like Mel does, and this is of Diego, and this one, Gwen put this up on Facebook, and it was finally like a day that he could be outside playing. We had a very, not an overly difficult winter, but it got a lot more wintry towards the end with 2 massive snowstorms, and then April, I should say, was a very cold and dreary month. In fact, today I'm recording this on May 14th, 13th, 14th, and we have incredibly beautiful summer weather today. But last week, like not even a week ago, I was still wearing my lighter of the 2, but my winter coat nonetheless. Anyway, finally, some time outside enjoying the nice weather. Look, he's 5. He's going to be 6 in August, and he's really, really getting tall. You're going to see in the next week or so, I have a couple of photos that Gwen sent me in his soccer uniform. He's going to start playing soccer this year. It is so adorable. Anyway, so one portrait photo. And then Mel on the background here, on her background, did quite a bit of packaging technique, or, you know, some misting. So I went in and I got my Heidi Swap in teal and my colorings in Heidi Ho blue. The difference is not great, but there definitely is more of a royal blue and more of an aqua turquoise color here. So I used the packaging technique with the Heidi Swap teal, and then I went in and just did some splattering with the Heidi Ho blue. So I did that on my background, then I put my 2 strips down, and then I put my photo, and I matted my photo in the B-side, in the B-side, where did I, yes, there we go, in the B-side of this paper. In time? I think. yes, there we go. All right, oh my goodness me. All right, so I got that down, and then really it was time for a bit of a title and some embellishing the way that Mel did it. So I stayed fairly true to her embellishing here and where she put her title. I did my embellishing in a diagonal over here a little bit differently from left, top left down to bottom right. So I started with this embellishment cluster up here, and my original idea was to use the tag sheet that came with the Flower Emporium, but all of the blues I found didn't give enough of a contrast. This one may have, but I really wanted the tag shape, so I didn't find that there was enough of a contrast with this. So I went into the bowl that I have on my desk that has scraps and all sorts of tags, and I found this tag. I don't remember for the life of me, probably a Simple Stories, where this came from. So I put this tag down, then I used a chipboard frame from Flower Emporium. Gwen can do a little tiny bit of journaling here if she so wants to, or down here. And then I used one of the butterfly die cuts from Flower Emporium as well to do this little area here. I was trying to think what I wanted for my title, and then as I was going through the Flower Emporium chipboard, I saw that, hey, love that smile. And I thought that was just perfect because there's not really, this is just an everyday thing, and there's not really a very big story here to tell at all. So I thought that would be cute. Now that introduces some more colors, so I thought I would bring in a little bit of that orange. I mean, on his jacket here, it's more red, but it's sort of an orangey red. So I thought I would bring in just a little bit of that orange, hence the enamel dot up here, and then the enamel dots in the two other clusters. And these two clusters are a combination of the chipboard from the Flower Emporium and the die cuts. I swear, these die cuts, I've used them on, I think, maybe 3 layouts so far. I'm going to have these for so long. There are so many in here. So I didn't want any florals for this layout, but I brought in another butterfly, a chipboard piece here, Moment, which is one of the die cut pieces, Snapshot, Adventure, 2 of the chipboard pieces that come out of this fun little frame. And then a couple of hearts from the die cut pack as well to give just a fun little embellishment, which sort of does a triangle of embellishing, which I do like to do. So there you go, my friends. I think I stayed fairly close to the sketch. So thank you, Mel, for the wonderful inspiration. Mel is so talented. She does amazing mixed media stenciling. So if you are not following her, I'm sure you already are, but if you are not, please make sure you go over there, send her, leave her some love, some support, and definitely subscribe to her channel. Down below will be, of course, the playlist for this month's May I Scrap With You, Crystal's YouTube channel, as she is the mastermind behind this series, and then, of course, as I mentioned, Mel's YouTube and Instagram. And I will see you back here very soon. Bye for now. Thanks for being here.